Hello, hello. Test, test, test. Let's turn this up. Turn this up more. Hello, hello, hello. Test, test, test. Okay. We are gonna get started here. Gonna connect all my accounts. Okay. Let me see if I can get set up real quick here. So we're in June contracts, right? Is this adjusted? This is not adjusted, is it? I'm still in old contracts. I was like, how do I make sure I adjust this on NQ? I forgot how to do it. Control Alt Delete. Wait, you dead ass? It switches tomorrow. Is everyone switching now, or are we staying? How's the contract? I was not paying attention. Let me see. Um, volume 2025. March versus June. So what's the volume versus the contract here? I wonder if I should stay. Choice. It switches tomorrow, you guys said? You switch tomorrow, okay, that makes sense. Because I asked people like if they switched yet. They said yes already. I'm like, wouldn't you want to wait for it? And then TradeView will automatically make a switch too. I think I'm gonna stay in March then, instead of messing around with it. Because the volume I just checked was also larger. Ninja Trader already, I opened it up and I guess I pressed yes and then it switched it. But let me see. Yeah, I gotta switch it for all of my trade comp here too. Let me get that set up real quick. But we're just gonna still be in March. I'll just went with that. That allows me to also keep my charts too. Yeah, I think what I just checked right now, you're looking at March versus June contracts. It's still 3x here. I mean, there's some changes, but like it's not done yet. I don't know if the change is gonna happen tomorrow or the next day. I always remember it's like always at the end of the week, kind of like the day before Friday or Wednesday, let's say, will be the time where the volume starts switching. But I mean, we're gonna still be charting the same whether you're in March or June. I'm gonna try to work with this. Yeah, first time on charts. I wasn't charts on AM or Asia session, so we're gonna just dive right into it. So let's see here. Daily fair value gap, which we fill in the first half. We're trying to see if we can get a closure possibly today. Maybe put the 4 hour 2 because this is what I'm looking at, the 4 hour flip now. And ideally, we don't want to really try to tackle down here. If it does, hopefully it just be a manipulation wick and close higher. That does open the door for the next 4 hour here to get filled. Potentially get a relief rally. Whether that's for higher or lower, that could be the game here. Who knows here? Maybe we'll go for lows. It's always up for grabs. But I'm just going to play what I see. Right now, we got a nice 4 hour close. What I want to see is a 15-minute confirmation afterwards. This is Monday switching here. Looking at the 15-minute candles here, not much to really play by. It's large candles with series of down close candle, one large up close candle, and not really much information to play with. And you can see this as a bearish breaker, change to delivery, but like it's just too large for you to execute on the 15-minute. Something of note would be how ES is actually holding this 15-minute fair value gap very, very well. Oh, let me show that we're online. Forgot about that. But charts right now is ugly. And I heard it's the same way for those who traded AM today. I swear to God, like I looked at my my feed, my Twitter feed. I feel like every single person is red today, and it makes me happy in a way that I did not happy that people are red, but like that maybe I avoided a bullet because when you're not trading AM, New York AM, you miss a lot of these good moves, and maybe I dodged a bullet. Maybe PM would be better this time. But yeah, I think Lanto and Desi's are actually hitting some losses today. With good risk management, of course, but let's just see what PM brings because, with bad New York AM, typically we get actually decent New York PM. Tanya as well. I see everyone I talked to just had some red trades. And the reason behind that, I think we look at three things. Like, you want to be in the right bias. You want to look at the draw liquidity, which I think draws higher at that rate, but we just gapped up, moved higher. Hard to play that. And then the last thing I want to play would be how is price delivering. And this is not good price delivery in the aspect that we did take this high on the move first shot. So if you were able to long before New York Open or during New York Open, it was a good shot here. But after that, it's just a lot of chop back and forth where you're looking for a retrace for a move higher. It didn't do that. Look for a move lower. It bounced back up. It's just going back and forth. And not many people would really anticipate these choppy conditions when they're looking for like a breakout trades. Clear bias for T-Trade style. I don't even know what T-Trade style exactly is. If you can elaborate, if it's clear, let us know. What are your favorite months to trade, Brian? Honestly, I have no idea. For month's sake, all I know is September used to be my worst month, but last year I changed that into becoming like my best month. But I think honestly, the 4 hour here with this closure, I like this closure a lot. This previous consolidation here, I do want to see this used as support, most likely off of this 4 hour OB here. And then if it does bounce there, let's say it wicks down, come back up, I want to see continuation on the 15-minute, and then we'll just execute on the 1. And that way we got good time alignment. I marked SMT on the downside here. We also have somewhat of SMT on the upside. So I'm just going to mark everything first before we really get into this. So yeah, I'm also on the hourly too. Hourly is lining with the daily, and right now, depending on where we close on the daily, this hourly holding very well. We can just see further continuation possibly. But let's just see here. I do like how ES is holding this 15-minute. This looks good on ES. NQ, I don't know how. Yeah, it's a very large SMT on NQ because ES is like actually up pretty good, and now NQ's flat on the day. Oh wait, what the heck? This is not the right time. Oh Jesus! Let me see if I can fix this. Why is it always doing that? 9:30. Dude, daylight saving is so horrendous for me. Let me check if all the times right. 9:30. 2. Okay, we're good. We're good. So it's a lot of range-bound choppiness delivery right now. I think overall we're still looking possibly for a move high. I'm gonna put neutral on the higher time frame right now because it's showing a few different things. I think we put neutral. It's probably neutral all around right now. But I do want to lean upside if I can here. Let's see what we're gonna work with today. It's very slow. I think I'm really waiting for a clear closure on the 15-minute to tell me where we're going. The best thing I want to do today is not get chopped up. What we can see here is a potential bullish breaker if we get a nice closure through these candles. And then we're going to use this as a support area if any retracement. Oh, this is both. There we go. So we're holding on it. We're trying to move higher from here. Yeah, the 15-minute structure on NQ just is so terrible. But what I do like on ES is you have this series of down close candle, which we're respected right there. Here, you look at this as a down close chasing delivery or OB here, nested together with a 15-minute fair value gap. We retrace it and just held that very well. So if anything, like if you're looking at longs could be the answer for ES until NQ really break this SFT here, this divergence. Which, like, you can see on the next high here, we're already getting, like, a hard time for NQ while ES is about to take it. So if we're leaning longs, we might be leaning on ES specifically. Let's just use this as a bullish breaker on the 1 minute here. I'll probably use this, actually. 2 series up close candle. I'm just gonna I ignore the wick when it's large, but like you just think of this as low, large high sweep that low, and then a strong closure to take out that wick. And we're looking at the bodies of it, and this is the bodies here. So far, we're not looking too bad here. ES is holding much better. If there's a longer opportunity on ES, I'm here for it. Just wondering, someone contacted me on Discord about your premium group, your name, but I want to check if that was you. So if anything, if there's something mentioning me, it's most likely not me, especially if I'm asking you for money. I typically don't really DM people first. But yeah, just, I mean, it's clear they can check the username. the username should be Brian Stonk. All these alias or imposters will have like misspelling of the name. It's pretty clear, I feel like. And then you have to look at the servers too. So if you want to know if it's me or not, just simply go to any of my Discord channels, whether it's my Discord or the Smart Prop Firm. And then like, let's say just click one of my profiles here. Or like wherever I message. So did I make any announcements or schedules to say? Just click my name, right? Is this me? It shows my username, and then send me a message. See if it's the same conversation. If it's separate, it's an imposter. I don't think that many people do fall for it anymore. I feel like it's an old trick now. But, you know, some people who's careless could fall for it, and that would hurt them a lot. But if it smells like a red flag, it probably is a red flag. Because I'm not going to be like, hey, send me money and I'll double it. I'll copy trade with me. Like, if anything, I'll make an announcement if I do that, right? Just make sure you use a little common sense when you're kind of engaging with these people. Yeah, this is so choppy. Where I'm getting confused on where I want to play it. I think we play upside still, and this is the buy side target. And we looked at long inside this breaker on the move down. We could have probably played something, but then like look at all these wicks here. Like if there's like a gap, that means we can really play it. But lots of wicks, just back and forth doing the damage here, which makes it even hard if I were to hindsight this to even find something. Something good that Top Step's doing now for Top Step Live is they sent me basically a email saying we received your payment or received your payout, but we're still processing it instead of just this way sent basically. It was like my just like a payout for the Top Step Live. This is my third one, I think. So I have 15 trading days. That's green right now. And before I would just submit and it'll take like 3, maybe 4 trading days. So we're not even counting weekends. If it's weekend, it'll be even more. But I don't expect them to count that. But it's that long for them to deduct it and then pay me out. Like, you know, deduct first and then pay you out the next day. So it'll be like 4 days till I hit my bank, 3 days to deduct. This time, I think I requested Friday, like Monday, which is the first business day. They just sent me emails like, we received it, but we're processing the payment, and don't trade unless you want to lose that payout, and you deny payout if you have insufficient balance. So I mean that's a plus. But for those who are on Top Step Live, man, those payouts take ages for you to even deduct. It's just so surprising because like you would think X phase, you know, they do like 1 day, maybe 2 days at most. But why is the live count like 3 to 4 days? Just odd to me, but keep on moving. So still, I'm looking at ES trying to take out this high here. We'll likely get the S&T with NQ if that doesn't want to take it yet. If not, we'll create this breaker on NQ2 as well as ES following the next breaker. And see if we get continuation back up here. So yeah, 1 p.m. drop here with this retracement. We could have looked at longs here, put a stop under the breaker low. Very tight at that too. This could have been executed well. So we took the high. NQ hasn't. Basically, it's gonna look carefully on if we want to SMT this, if we want to turn back down. You got any personal live accounts you trade with, or are you still in the mood to rinse these firms? Um, it's so long, man. Like the I have so many lives now. So I have Tradeify live, Top Step live, Tick Tick live, and then there's another one I feel like I forget somewhere. Maybe let's just like count those three. Those are 3 live counts already. I don't want to keep on adding more accounts as well as like my funded. So for my personal cash, I've just been either doing swing trades on it or just not touching anything. And how many payouts to live for Top Step? I think they made it easier this time. It was like very ambiguous. Like you make 10,000, 15,000, 20,000, they'll move you. Is very ambiguous. It's like number of trading days successful, as well as total profits, total payouts. But this time I think they have it like within 5 payouts. If you have 5 payouts, you get automatic switch. They reserve the right to remove you sooner. So we did take the high NQ here. I'm just gonna try to be very careful today because I think we can get a good setup, but like it might be something you want to sit and wait first. Is the same size of account of your XP? Yeah, it's the same thing. Basically, you start out with whatever balance you have already. If you get like let's say 5K per X phase, you can move with 25K total. And if you guys want to know Take Profit Trader Live, I made a video on, or not video on that, but I made a post about that. I think it's more of a more of something that you should really look at if you're curious on it. Let me see here. I'll link it because I think people would actually find this helpful. Because I couldn't find the info until I really asked myself. But you look at this here, right? This is the how TPC Live works. I sent the link. This is the post, but look at the comments. I explained how the TPC Live works. Essentially, a sum down would be when they switch you, you have to keep that 5,000 balance. You start with a new count, similar to Top Step, right? 90-10 split, trailing drawdown again. But you need to get your profits above your drawdown to withdraw again, and also do stop trailing. So you have to do the same thing as Pro and Pro Live. And then the way that this works too, since it's a live count, it's real money. With trailing drawdown, let's say I went up 2,000 and then I went down negative 2.5 net total. I hit my trailing drawdown, right? Because like, plus 2 minus 4.5, hit the trailing drawdown. I'm net total negative 2,500. They'll basically deduct that from that 5K locked up. And that's fine and all, but then here's the next part here. You can only take 50% of what's left over. So they also take half of that too. So that 2,500 left, you take only half of that. So that was kind of interesting to me. I didn't expect that to really play out, but wow, we're really pumping here. Did anyone get longs here? Just when I like started seeing the breaker right at the stream. I want to see this play out. Really good delivery here. And it makes sense on ES too, like to take this trade because the ES 15 minutes holding. There's no reason to short this on ES. NQ, you can make a reason for it. But ES is pretty clear cut. You would look for longs in ES to take out the next internal delivery. And then see how far we can go from there. And next thing will be high of day. I think if this happened like 10 minutes before my stream started, or after my stream started, we would probably try to execute off this. But this happened like maybe the same time I saw the stream, and I'm still like asking the charts and stuff. What a pump there. Big delivery here. So what we've seen all day is kind of like back and forth price action, especially on NQ here. So depending on if we can get a closure, we could try to see if next retrace we could try long. But up here, I'm kind of liking a move back down to after the high is taken, just because I've seen that happen literally all day. And with this 5-minute closure, what we'll see is a 5-minute breaker here. So you get a breaker off ES, you get a breaker NQ, you have a slight SMT here. I think we try to see this play out here. No sound. Wait, what? Is there sound or not? Someone say there's no sound. You guys playing games with me? This should move down at least, I feel like. To this breaker here. And then we can play from there. We got a 5-minute closure first, of course. So potential scalp if you want to play this. I think we rotate down on NQ and then see if we can hold in like a better high time frame Peter right here. Get this closure on the 5-minute first. So this is looking like a pretty clean flip back in to previous range here. And I mean you also have most likely this 15-minute OB here, so you want to see this react here too. Tapping the 1 minute, it's holding pretty good here. Shame. I want to see this retap inside this 5-minute breaker here. We got this closure already. 5-minute fair value gap. I think we want to look at a potential long entry back in this range here. I just want to look at the breaker here. So it's like around somewhere around 740s, under 740s. So you're looking for this to drive down. Let's see if we can do this. Get it bounced back up. I'll look for a low time frame confirmation in this. I think I forget that we should be looking on ES for longs. NQ is the weaker asset. It's been weaker for the most part of the day. So maybe we'll see a setup on NQ and play on the ES instead too. That's also a scenario I like. But if your bias is looking for a downside, I mean, this is probably where you want to try to tag it back to the previous range after this internal gets swept here. I'm just going to have to wait for this to play out first. I like this, though. I like for a retrace back inside his range. But just very choppy delivery, so if anything, it could fall down and just knife through it. Let's see this. If you're looking for short scalps, though, I think you want to try to see play it back inside this 5-minute here at the bare minimum. It's holding. It's just every tap just been holding. It's actually kind of impressive how well it's holding. But besides that, just nothing to play here yet. We'll definitely get something soon. Get that 130 here. I'm gonna mark this as a bullish breaker. We have this low, high, lower low, and then lots of chop. but finally got closed, so we validated this 5-minute breaker here. It's just being stubborn here. It's holding this 1 minute still. I think this is going to be overall what I want to see happen. We'll just get the sell here, get this inversion, and then we'll try to basically keep on selling a little bit until we land somewhere and potentially come back up. If this plays out, I mean, you have like 2 scenarios here. Just holding so well. Just holding very well. We're getting close to high of day on ES. NQ's just a step away still, but the delivery is not choppy anymore. We're getting actually continuous delivery here. Look at that big push here. Yeah, it's just getting so close this high of day already. I don't see any entries right now for the most part. But we're just grinding up pretty hard. I think we might get something soon. Chat, what do you guys think here? We have another 1 minute here. So far, all the 1 minute PD race has been holding. So it makes me think if we get a flip, I want to see us really pursue down to the 5-minute structure. If not, we just try to work our way up. Just pretty much grinding up here. ES highs are just in the horizon. Look at that delivery. Wow. Big pop there. So much for that. Wanted to play on longs, but missed the opportunity here with this closure. This should have came back down. A little bummer there, but maybe we'll find something else. Okay, Jesus, let's see. Chat is saying pump it up, longs, longs. Nice, nice. If you guys are able to capture longs, you guys are doing well right now. I mean, letting this trail is probably the best case, and just letting it move. It hasn't had any signs of like really turning yet. And really, we just keep on pushing right now. It's a monstrous move. Still going. I'm not trying to do anything yet, though. I was afraid of like kind of bad price delivery, but it's just moving actually pretty good delivery right now, ironically. Like this is playing out very well right now. Just basically a nice, beautiful grind up. And it doesn't look like it's stopping right now. We have legs for another drive here. I think at least maybe 814s here. Next internal high. Haven't touched anything yet. Man, should have just be able to grab that long. Made my life easier for today. Fighting at 800s right now. The sequence of candles all green I call manipulation. It's just a very strong continuous drive right now, which I think we're drawing to the highs here. Damn. Can't we get an entry off of it though? That's like kind of what I'm asking for. That I haven't really been able to see. Just get nice delivery, but no price action to really play. We're drawing to that 15-minute high here. Just no willingness to flip yet. I just like upside because we have this 4-hour here, and now we just get a monstrous push back higher. Does that pump to 814s here? We might get an impulse through this. It's just been so slow, but like we've been looking at impulses candles through resistance areas. I don't know where it's kind of drawing for ES though. I don't really have much. I mean, we can go for the next high, of course. Next high candle here. But I'm just kind of playing it safe and seeing if I can get a good entry model somewhere. So we took that high out on the 15 here, wicked it. Still pushing higher. We'll see how more wicks. I mean, and we get high day 848s here. Fair game. This does happen to me often where I have the bias on higher time frame upside. You know, the lower time or the intraday time frame is looking up to, and then you're looking for like a low time frame entry model, and you just don't really get the cleanest ones, and that just happens. And I'm just also looking at, like, let's say tech here, pretty good rebound here for tech on the hourly charts. So NQ can definitely keep on climbing up here. It looks like very small in others, but like you see Apple here really climbing up. Tesla's been beating down, but I'm expecting them to climb up too. And that's also going to lift up a lot of NQ here. This grind up's insane though. And we had, like, ironically, like you would think too, maybe we'll get some manipulation or flip somewhere. Every run has been just holding, and leaving a lot of unmitigated imbalances on the way up where we haven't had one kind of a flip yet. So even if you're looking at like a confirmation, like you're not getting any confirmation to kind of short this right now. You have a lot of confirmation or upside, just something that you look for is like entry models. This is holding like a champ right now. God damn, NQ. NQ caught up to ES so quickly too. Let's see if we get this 1 minute closure. Maybe we'll get something because we did take the high. That'll be the first closure in like a long time, really. That will get some sense of direction. And doesn't even want to do it yet. 5 seconds, 5 seconds. 5 minutes for right gap below 2. So I'm definitely looking for a drive inside of these 5 minutes. See if we want to just retap for higher, or actually can flip back down. But something I do like to see though, that this is clearly SMT here. Mark this SMT. And that does make it very weak for the case for NQ to really try to project higher. It's gonna have a hard time doing that. Nice 5 minute fair value gap to drive into. So we're getting that 1 minute inversion here, most likely. Some gut saying like, you know, maybe we could take some jabs or drive lower to rebalance. That's why I want to play. And then if we can hold it, we'll look for longs. That's an inversion here. So it's looking good for the case on the downside right now, to be honest here. Just a rebalance, honestly. We have this large 5 minute gap that made. See if we can really come back down. Hold through this. So you're just looking for maybe possibly drive down like this, and then a potential flip back up, maybe. I want this off the 5 minute structure to flip though. It's possible. what is that drive? This is such a quick drive and flip. It's not the best here. I didn't even tap that much in the 5 yet. We haven't seen ES flip yet either. So it's holding this area. It's gonna chop a little bit here. Gonna let this play out though. We still have close to 2 p.m. I'm just kind of bringing ideas of like potential trades that could work out. It's holding very, very well here. Extremely well. I want a bigger drive inside this 5 minute for me to be convicted for a rebound higher. Next 15-minute closure. Let's see. This is already flipped back up too. This is still looking higher here. That leg higher. This is such a shallow 5-minute tap, man. Can't even get along off of that. At this rate for shorts, you might need a good 5-minute closure to really play shorts on the downside. This is just holding very, very well right now. And we're drawing to the high of day here. Your long rest of the day, green stop at 750. You're looking pretty good right now. That's a very good green stop too. Gives you enough wiggle room. I would keep on moving it though. These on this move up, it just has very little retracement, so maybe when it does get retracement, I can actually flip. Damn, he's such a champ. Can't even touch anything right now. Let me check my trade copy or see. I might just look to see if I want to trade the rest of the evals I have. If there's nothing clean today. I'm not risking anything here. $46. Give me a second. I'm gonna set this up real quick. 27. 7. I just want to let this play out. 2 p.m. 2 p.m. is coming too. It's just been moving higher and higher. No reason to really play the downside, which we haven't really played that narrative. Did you hear about that the guy Brandon lied about his Apex payout? I didn't know if he photoshopped. Did he post something? But yeah, I heard about that. I don't remember him posting anything. I remember him talking about it, so it definitely lied about that. Dude, this would have been so nice. Can we get something like this? Because it's making me like want to see if we can get a delivery back down. Get a retracement somewhere, man. Like, we're gonna have this 15-minute closure, most likely here, let's say. Get a dip back inside before taking the high of day. I'm happy for that if it doesn't take the high of day. Let's get deep drive here. Full port shorts now. This is just not short territory yet. I need to play chat. Chat need to give me something. Full port long. Dude, longs and a simple retrace, man, sweep the low, sweep like the internal here. Makes sense to me. I'm down to play it. Until then, like, I'm not too interested right now. We have bearish FMC, but it just I get that, but when you see like every drive down has been eaten and just no confirmation on the downside, it's going to be very challenging to play this. It's not that easy right now. And that's why I'm more hands off. I really haven't said like, let's take this, let's try this. The only thing I really wanted was like, let's just get a closure, retrace back inside this breaker. Let me play it for the upside, and then that'll be it. Can't even do that. So like, ideally though, 2 p.m. candle does get it great at 15-minute here, get a closure. We'll have this 15-minute fair value gap. I want to see this retrace back inside. If it can, I'm gonna be like, what the hell? There's just been no delivery. Here's something here. Why I feel like this is gonna get eaten back at. Well, I'm gonna wait for 2 p.m. first before I think about anything. But I'm like not that hopeful until I see it, because it's just been doing that the whole thing all day. Let's see what we get here. Five seconds, 15-minute candle. Get a consolidation candle here. This is what it feels like to me. A very traditional play would be that move. Okay, what was that? What was that? Hello? What the hell was that, bro? Dude, what was that candle? Holy crap. That just demolished a lot of things here. Just a high day. Dude, what the heck was that? Dude, I'm like kind of shocked by like how we just moved there. Chad, what was that? What the hell? 2 p.m. candle just shot up like 60 points. What in the world was that? Dude, there's no way that it just did that. This just makes price trading a little bit more difficult. Holy crap. Dude, chat. What was that though? I was just kind of talking to Desi in the group chat about it. I'm like, do you guys see that? Because they were talking about it. I'm like, I'm just on stream. I'm just like 2 p.m. candle came and it did something like that. And I'm like, I don't even know how to react from that. We hit high of day here though, so honestly, hopes are looking for a retrace right now. This 15-minute fair value gap looks like it's in play here. Let me take a screenshot of this. Send. That's when the hedge fund takes trade on internal platforms that market response after. I'm just glad I'm not touching any of this right now. It's just disgusting. How many likes we got? I mean, we're not taking any trades, but I know we can run some giveaways at least. Giveaways are always good. 720, 130 likes. Peter Brand's mocking me again. Dude, Peter Brand is the biggest boomer I know, man. Like, I will literally, I have. This is the funny part here. I don't want to get too off topic, but like, just take a look at this. 4K profit, right? I literally have my trading activity in the comments, just like 3,900, 700, 3,400, 600, 1,800. It's like, if he knows even a little about profit, like prop firms, he'll know like it's just a simple payout. You don't have to agree with the prop firm model, but like it's just a clear payout. But he always calls on my page about like, this is not real. Show proof. Shows this, like, show broker statements. Like, this is prop firm, man. We're not trading live accounts. I mean, unless the firm switch me live, which I am live. I don't know if they give broker statements for my top step trading. Maybe that'll be proof. But Peter Brand is something else. He's trying the Wheelan model that Peter got. If that's the case, I mean, I'm not surprised. All right, I mean, we got one giveaway. Maybe we can get two, perhaps. It's just a lot of tape reading right now. There's nothing that really says like I want to take this trade. God damn, this is just dog shit. No signal because no like. Jesus, bitch. Calm down. I'm trying my best here. She's still going, chat. I mean, one thing is like I don't really like kind of playing areas where I'm unsure of. So like something like this, I'm just basically gonna be in the sideline for the most part of the day until I see something clear. Next draw is 9942. Are you trading a trade file live account? Oh, I forgot. I should link that. I mean, I don't want to trade on it on this price action, but I do have it, which is cool because I have Tradeify and Top Step, linked to NinTrader, and eventually Tick Trader will be too. So it'll be 3 live accounts just all synced together. I think that would be really cool. If you want to know more about breakers, trust me, just go on my Twitter and go to highlights. You'll see like the first template unicorn model, which is inversion with breakers. You'll see types of breakers, like me outlining how I draw them and what type of breakers, like consecutive candles, last candle, unique candles. Kind of just me refining it in a better approach in the unicorn BPR. These are the 3 very in-depth ones too. Like you'll just see a lot of examples, which would tremendously help you here. I would look at that. I don't really have any videos yet. Do you pay 3 live data fees? Yes, I do. That's the downside. I think the live data fees is like what 140 a pop. So they are making something out of me. Top 5 Friday with that $200 banger. You literally that's why I posted the conversation with me, Brett. He was like, just make a quick 100 real quick, because I got the live count access like literally at market close. So he told me like just make a quick 100, and I was like, okay, let me just do that. Got 5 points on. They gave me 2 counts, 10k each. Made $100, and boom, there we are, top 5. Yeah, I mean, price action stinks right now. I do agree, but I'll definitely compensate with some giveaways. Let's do that. Make up for it, because this shit's trash. This is actually dog water here. It's very one directional right now. Which we get like some big spikes and there's no sweep of internals yet, which is like kind of something I rely on. I either rely on a retrace on a higher time frame, which is like say the 15-minute if I'm on the 1, or a simple 1-minute sweep. And it hurts me to say when like we get like confirmation and then just no entry model all the way up, because I'm just sitting here like, how would I have gotten that entry here? And we're just not stopping. It just feels like tech is rallying, but it's kind of not in a way. But yeah, you could see like we're just building low resistance liquidity right now. I do really hate playing this type of price action though. Makes things very, very difficult to play with. We have FOMC today, or not today. Wednesday I think. This week. And we're just grinding up. I mean, let's see the next target here. Let's see. It's just a big 4-hour gap, which we really have no resistance to go by here. We should fill all the way here. Damn, man. The funny thing is, like, even hindsight, could I have taken this long? I don't even know if I could have. If you guys want, just you guys ask me questions. I think I'm not gonna play anything until I see something. If anything, like, I'm probably just gonna log a day. I haven't really done that in the longest time because I usually trade something like AM, PM, or Asia, or get a setup somewhere in PM. But like, just right now, just doesn't look like I'm gonna get anything. Doesn't really look like it, right? Your indicator settings. So my indicator settings should be in the general chat. If you go on our Discord, Smart Prop Firm, everything should be in the general chat here, including what indicator I use, as well as the settings. How much you up for today? I haven't taken anything yet. What are Desi plans for Asia? I think he posted it, so this is a good time to go over it. Which because it does relate to some about this YouTube too. So let's go to schedules. This is his outlook right now. He's looking at, you know, Monday, Thursday, AM live for the private Discord, and then for free on YouTube it's gonna be Asia, Tuesday and Thursday, and I might just do. I'm definitely trading tonight, but it'd be like maybe Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, just 3 out of 4 days. Chat, what is this price action, man? I mean, I definitely can see a lot of people making money out of this because like they have longs, they have a model, they hold through it, hold till TP. They're gonna be very happy. They're gonna be a happy monkey. But those who are just like kind of waiting, kind of like me, I'm like, shit. What do we do? Do you have a tutorial on how to link the accounts together with from different prop firms? I do have that. It's like my most viewed video on the YouTube channel, which like kind of everyone uses because I'm kind of like one of the first to make a good video on it. It's called Replicanto Trade Copier. Jesus, we just bumped 2 p.m. candle. Just what a 15-minute candle here. This is what happened. And I don't know what to say here. Jesus, this is still pumping here. You see this chat? Biblical said I got my account payout. Ooh, payout account. So this biblical guy, I'm pretty sure he got like a free TradeFi growth, my giveaway on the stream. He passed the account, no activation fee, so it's funded for free, and then he got a payout. So literally a free account, and now you get a payout, which I think I don't know how much, like 1,500, 2,000. That's unreal because you think about it, like you want a free account, you got no activation fee on it, and you got a payout, which you're still making money. He's like, if you get like say 2,000 payout, you have that balance of like another $2,000. You can still make more money. This is where it's at. 1,500. Okay, yeah. So you probably have like some more on that balance still. But I mean, that's like really like the goal, even for a lot of these streams, like to get people paid. The best way to do that is just make sure they trade good. What is it? I'm the 1 minute. See what we get here. This one with a daily candle. This is such a big closure here, chat. This 4 hour really changed the game here. So, I mean, if you got chopped up AM, you miss out the delivery. Holy crap. This is really playing out right now. Is this just gonna impulse again? Oh my lordy. What is happening? I can't even get a good read on this because it's like such a clear direction upside, but like, does that mean we're just gonna line along blindly here? I hope not, but what if that's the only thing that price gives us? I don't even know what happened here. Is there a gap in this candle here? Am I missing a candle? Why is there a gap here? It's so trippy. Yeah. I mentioned a refresh then. But like, you just notice every 5 minute down below just has not got filled yet. And if anything is a slight drive, every 15 minute above as well just been open. And we just been building the most low resistance liquidity run for the longest time. It's like, Jesus, can we get something? How do I refresh this, by the way? Is it green candle you're missing? I don't know how to refresh this. I feel like this is giving a decent drive now, but we have no confirmation yet. So like, how do we even know if this is going to be a flip or not? And look at that, big drive higher. Dude, this is This is what it's gonna be like, unfortunately. I think they try to hold here. Let's see. I want to see this hold, push 900s. Can we get that, chat? I think we're all getting impulse here. This held at 1. Every time it held, it just kind of rallied up for another big move. So you're gonna expect the same thing until it breaks, which we haven't got a flip really in a while either. I think what I'm just also seeing is like you see this large 4-hour gap here, which we have no interest to really retrace to until we just fill the whole thing, and then maybe we'll kind of consolidate and figure out something. But we just take this high out here. I feel like this is gonna impulse any second now. As long as it's 1 minute holds here. 5 minutes open, 5 minutes open, 5 minutes open. Only one down close candle on this all 5 minute candle. And that's an end pulse. We're just seeing how far we can go here. A little SMT here, so if it doesn't really want to drive, we can get the SMT to deliver back down. Reload. Right click on the top left corner. Please don't do anything bad. Okay, thank you. So last time I followed someone instructions on how to fix trade view, my whole window crashed. Or like everything just got removed. I had to remake them. I mean, this played out well. I just want to see if I can scalp this and put very tight stops, and that's what I did on my Top Step Live off this 1 minute gap. I was basically waiting for this impulse. I was like, fine, I won't join in because this got held, and we're just kind of consolidating here. Started adding here. We're looking for that impulse, and I didn't really hold through. I just put a green stop on, and it got tagged as soon as it broke the high. So I was trying to see if it give me a big squeeze, like finally, but I mean, it's doing that right now. Right now, once again, we're not going to play any shorts until we see actual play. And the only thing we can really do here is just look for longs for the most part. What the hell is my Tradeify account? Oh, there it is. I should have copy traded my Top Step, my Tradeify. It's just they're both live. They have the same fills. So look how the 4 hours just filling this whole gap here. We just have more to go here. We probably have one more leg. Like now we're like 80% filled on this higher. And after that, like there's not that many to play. I mean, we have one more. Everything's just getting pretty much rebalanced right now from the big sell-off. So that's why it's just kind of hard to play against this. Dave is looking for a short, can't long and highs, knowing a retrace comes after highs are taken. Damn, Schultz literally said he's like, I don't know what it was. He's long somewhere down here. He put a green stop at 750. He's like, I'm just gonna hold until it hits. And like another 150 points later, he's still in. Plus 200 probably now. That's like literally the power of just playing trailing and just boom. It's just gonna be very hard to long these highs now because you know you're in this 4-hour gap. We're filling this nicely. Big daily move here. And this next big target will be 165. I think we're just gonna save that. But we're starting out the week very strong on NQ here. Why don't we enter the 5-minute fair value gap tap? Because we didn't really tap in any 5-minute fair value gaps here. Unless you're talking about here, which is like, this is the most slightest tap. I wasn't even prepared for this. It was like 2 ticks in on like a 30-point gap. So I feel like the way that I trade, you know, I look at draw's high, of course. I look at bias is higher. And then I look at price delivery and entry models, so kind of similar, but in a way different. So like for me to really get in, can we get a entry model? And if we're kind of getting deep in premium, what I want to see is one, either a sweep of like eternal low. For instance, let's say this is the eternal low that we're looking for. Pretty much simple thing would be, let's just sweep this and then look for a flip back up. Look for a confirmation long entry. We'll tag that. We'll go back up. That means we actually sweep this. We can put our stop at that previous low. That, or we just retrace into like a higher time frame, which would be this 15-minute here. Let's say before this move higher for higher day, what I said was, I see this 15-minute fair value gap. Wouldn't it be nice just to get a retap back in and take that 15-minute fair value gap, and then we'll play continuation upside? So it's just somewhat challenging now. Everything just not going where I want to see it. There's an order flow entry drill. Usually expect on the first tap. Yeah, I get that, but then like, what I also am thinking about is like, where should I put my stop? And I'm not liking that stop size. If we're just looking at this here, because I would definitely need a lot more rig room. So I think we're getting deep in premium right now. Shit, like I don't even want to even think about longs up here. We're about to hit 20,000. We'll delete all this SMT here. Chart is banging out right now. Where's the next high on ES, by the way? Is there a good liquidity target? I think ES is like pretty easy to read right now, but I mean, I think the next clear high would be like 57.0. So it just shows that we do have a long way up. All right, let's do one giveaway now, and let's see how many likes we got. How many giveaway we're doing today? 206 chat. Damn, I said one giveaway every 20 likes. Let's do the first one. Like the stream and comment your YouTube username one time, and then we'll pick one here. I think we're gonna end up with 2 because with this giveaway, a lot of people would like it. Let's reward the people that's tuning in here. Just like, what happens when you just have such a big trend up and no willingness to really flip back down? That's kind of like what the game plan is right now. It's very hard to just tag in. For our first giveaway in, and how many likes? We'll probably do if we have another. Oh yeah, we have 299 right now. We'll do the last one, and then the stream, which only has 30 more minutes. Give you guys a few more minutes. Size small and buy every 1 minute engulfing. I feel like that would have been the idea a little bit ago, but now we're just getting tough here. It's inversion here. Can we get a flip or not? All right, let's pick the giveaway winner. Giveaway winner today is Sergio or Tarragon. Sergio or Tarragon. Oh, he's here. Nice. Okay, yeah. So something cool that I'm trying to also do, make it easier. If you can't message me, just make a ticket. So we have this. We're gonna transform this Discord smart prop firm to make it more of like a prop trader hub. You just submit a ticket and you just press giveaway claims, and then we'll have someone verify, and I'll have someone on staff, basically handling everything. Much easier this way than having to wait and whatnot. Congrats, Sergio. Hopefully, you'll be one of those winners who gets the account, pass the account, refunded, and then get a payout. That's a dream. Maybe. Oh shit! I should record people like that. Not record people, but put them like the wall of fame. Those who got an account and got a giveaway or payout from it. I mean, it's very rare. I think it's only like 2 of them, maybe now, two, 3 that I'm aware of. It is pretty rare. How did you decide the winner? It's random with the bot. The next giveaway is gonna be even more random. You know how this is. We're gonna likely do at 3 p.m. You're gonna guess the NQ opening price, and that'll be like, okay, now everyone has a fair chance. That's how I usually like to do it, but you know, dude, not a single trade given on stream. The only thing that I scalped was here. I scalped longs after this held and retraced back up. I was just lots of high resistance here at 900. We're just building up. I just kept on adding longs to this until it broke, and I didn't even hold through that. I got great stop pretty quickly. Once again, not an internal low sweep, not a internal low sweep here. We're gonna do one more at the end of the stream here. We have enough likes. That's what we're gonna do. 150 likes per giveaway. Shit. Shit. It's such a missed opportunity. I feel like my regret is like maybe we should have. No, not even hindsight, but like I'm just kicking myself for the price action that we couldn't get a good delivery. Jesus, like, can't we get a good one here? Maybe Asia is gonna be better because right now it's like just terrible price action for me that I can't really play. How do you know when you take a short? I think if you were to ask me how I read this, I would look for longs if we sweep into a low or bounce on either, let's say, the 5-minute or 15-minute structure and look for a 1-minute confirmation. So for instance, you have this 15-minute here. Look for a bounce here, most likely, as well as this 15-minute or OB here. So you have 15-minute fair value gap, order block. You have a 5-minute here. You have a 5-minute here. You're just basically looking for a retrace, seeing that holds. If it does hold, you look for a 1-minute confirmation. For something that you want shorts, ideally, a complete 15-minute invalidation. Let's say we get a retrace, but we don't really bounce from it. We just get a strong closure. That's when I'll start looking at shorts. And any retrace back up should be a short. You look for 1-minute confirmation to play it lower. So I feel like anything would kind of revolve around me looking at price action on how it reacts on the first tap on like intraday PD right here. But that's why I'm long bias. I just can't get any longs because it's not giving me the entry. And then 2, I can't go for shorts because I literally can't short right now. It just would be dumb when everything's respecting. So kind of like stuck in the middle here. Stuck in the middle. Stuck in the middle. I mean, we have all week. Similarly, like how I ran the previous streams last week, I think we were doing very good for the most part of the last week. Just waiting for the right moves. This is just so ass. I wonder how many people are green today. Maybe I should do a poll. Because I'm not really touching anything, but let's do a P&L check today. You can be honest here. Anonymous. Green, red. Break even. I'm gonna also add deep red as option. I just want to see really, because I feel like this type of price action does not help people. I blue funded. Thank God I wasn't copy trading. It's tough. Ooh, there's a lot of people red today. A lot of votes, but like look at the percentage. I have 2 red options, and already the regular red is almost equivalent to the green, but you have the deep red option too. It just goes to show like this price action really hurt people. I think especially in the morning, and not the PM more so, because PM is pretty straightforward. But besides that, this is pretty tough to play. That's a deep pull. That's a kind of like probably one of the worst pulls I've seen in a long time. I mean, it would definitely be like one of the worst that I didn't like take a trade on stream. If I took a lot of trades and like it was red, of course the whole stream is gonna be deep red. But when I'm not even executing anything, and like you see like kind of price action where it's like at first very choppy, very misleading with poor delivery, and then now we just got one continuation where like some people are like, oh, let's try to take the short, let's try to take a short, and then it's got killed every jab. That's tough. Lancel's red too. I think Lancel's red, Daisy's red. Someone said Tanya's red. Freaking, you know what's funny? Like I saw Dodgy post for the first time of red. You know what? Dodgy's red too. He posted in his PA. I wonder who's not red, to be honest. How are all the traders I watch / absorb knowledge from red? It's probably because the price delivery is false signals, which basically means like, you know, you're getting a signal for, let's say, longs, but then you get chopped up because look at the delivery here, especially trading AM. Let's say you get some signals. I don't know, maybe this 5-minute inversion here, right? With this closure here, we got this wicked low. You would think lows are in. We closed up and then just straight back down for another low. You stopped right there. And then, you know, you're afraid of doing the second drive because this first drive, second drive, third drive, you want to try to go with third one. You want to wait for confirmation instead of playing it. So that's what you do. Unless you take the trade, you got stopped out again. And then you get full confirmation here, but just no entry. Jacob's probably green. Dude, if Jacob's green, at least just tradable today. He probably traded something on like gold or euro, whatever he plays at Forex. He does a lot of, I think half of it probably. He's on Forex. Took a trade that ICT gave earlier today. Not gonna lie, he really knows his stuff. What did he say? What was the alert? I'm kind of curious to like kind of like see it with timestamp as well as whatnot. And now the 4 hours completely filled. That's such a monstrous push. Look at that. Holy moly. Your mic bugging? I'm just a little far away. I'm just kind of leaning back. Is that fine? Let's see. Take a closer look. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna get anything today, guys. Look at the poll here. 286 votes. 42% green, 33% red, 14% deep red. So we're kind of giving like 47% red, which is somewhat relative to green because it's only 42, so it's like 5% difference right now. Not entirely bad. I was expecting much lower. Did you guys see the deals for prop firms? Apex dropped 71%, and 250K, 300K has the sale price that matches the 50K. So this is what I marked here on Apex. 71% off, 1 day pass, $4 reset. I don't know why they do this, man. 250K and 300K is $48, which is like fine. But why is the activation fee $85 for the 250K and 300K? Why can't they do that for the 150K, the 50K? They're really encouraging this, and I'm making me want to at least buy these accounts, but I'm just pretty much loving the 150Ks. We have 7 firms right now, by the way. Day traders and alpha futures, the rebates program is going to be implemented in the next few days. TPT, we've been processing thousands of orders for TPT. So if you got an email, whether you got verified with it or it's invalid, we need more verifications. Or if you submitted it wrong, we sent out a lot of rebates this weekend. If you buy what they encourage, you will probably blow it. Yeah, that's the thing. You already have to plan it out. They know people are gonna get hurt with that drawdown. I think that's why I think I like the 50Ks and the 150Ks. It's your preference. Either the 50Ks, where it's like easy pass and like you just get above the trailing drawdown, it's free count, or just do the 150K, which the ratio is not entirely that bad. Yeah, the higher ratio, uh, profit target versus drawdown is kind of crazy on Apex, but it is what it is, man. We don't even know if they're gonna do deals like this anymore. If you exited price at break even, but price went your way, how would you deal with it psychologically? Break even is not really a bad thing. I think what you want to do is like, let's say you get break even, and it basically wicked you out. Your mind's like, your setup was validated. You just risked too tight, and what you should have done is look for additional entries that still aligns with that bias. So in the case upside, let's say you say like you long, let's say somewhere here, and then it break even you right there on that retrace, and it start pushing up. You gotta keep on looking for longs at that rate. This looks heavy. I don't even know where's the heaviness. Is it the volume? Is it order flow? Yeah, I think I agree with lower don't do perps. If you follow your model, win, loss, break even, it's a win. Because, you know, if it's a model that you back tested, you have forward tested, you have data that, like, let's say you have a 60% win rate, 1-to-1 risk reward. Over time, you're gonna win. You're gonna be profitable off of it. I think that's where people do miss. All right, basically, I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna type it out as well. 258. You're gonna guess. You're gonna be able to enter a 3 p.m. opening price guess for a free account. But please, if you guess ahead, disqualified. We're gonna end it with that, and then we're gonna wrap it up. Please read this giveaway at the end of the stream at 2:58 Eastern time. It starts. Don't follow the chat, guys. It says 2:58. Oh my goodness. Let me see if I can bold this actually. Oh, I can't. It's at 57 right now. It's not done yet. The odd part is it's going to be a lot of disqualifications. If you want to delete your comment, do so before it starts. And get ready. I was going to end it with this because I don't think we're going to get any more. March or June contract. Please try to do it March contract. I'm still in March right now. I mean, you can just guess based off my screen if anything. Su 58's coming up here. Only answer is going to guess when it says 58 on my screen for you guys. And there we go. Feel free to take your guesses here. Basically, the idea of this, just like now we're not talking about trading anymore. The idea of this giveaway is two things. You are rewarded either by guessing first, because, you know, let's say you get the same answer as someone else that answers later. So if you guess first, you won already. And the other part is maybe you want to strategically wait for the last 30 seconds, last 40 seconds, or 20 seconds before it flips 259, so you have a better idea of where it's going to go. So, like, it rewards speed as well as accuracy. It, like, gives you time to kind of strategize what you want to do. And, yeah, there's no deleting comments. well, when it's 258, because we can see that pretty clearly. All right, no more guesses. No more. If you guess after, I promise you, you're not gonna get it. This could be full disqualification because the bot's not gonna detect it. We have the range set at 258 to 259. Let's see here. It's going lower. I think a lot of people guess higher here, but it's already starting to turn lower here. All right, let's see. Let's see. Take a look. Take a look. 2, 1, bang, bang. Right there. 36. 36.75. If they want to get it within 1 or 2 ticks, we'll give it to them. So lots of people guessing 35, but still a few ticks off here. Oh, we're gonna have to give it this guy. 36.5. You're off by 1 tick. I'm gonna check if the bot shows that you're within the rules. I think you got it. I think you got it. Yep. You're good. You're good. Slim Shady. Congrats to Slim Shady. Oh, Slim Trady. Yeah, so that's basically it, chat. I think we're just gonna wrap this up. I don't have any interest in trading this really. I'll be on for Asia, but that's basically it. I was off by 1 tick. Once again, this giveaway rewards on speed as well as accuracy. So one thing is accuracy, and if he guesses ahead of you, he beats you in speed. Yeah, guys. Someone said like there's someone else with like exact answer. We're only doing it within 1 tick. That's always what it's been, like 1 or 2 ticks. So, you know, you're kind of going for within deviation of it as well as speed, and speed wins in this one. All right, I'm gonna end the stream here. Tracy, or not Tracy, Slim Trady, just make a ticket on our Discord. It's a giveaway claim, and then just take a screenshot of your YouTube handle, and then you're good. Have a good one, chat.